All right, so we got a drag and drop here. I'm looking at some fractions. So, ooh, let's see what this is. The distance around a lap of a track is 1/4 mile. So I'm a picture guy. This does help though. It helps if the student has actually experienced like track. So real life stuff kicks in here. So you can kind of talk to them about the track around when you go to a football game. That track all the way around once, right, is 1/4 mile. Right. So lap, 1 lap, uh, miles, right, can be 1/4 mile. 2 laps is 2.5, half a mile. 3 laps is 3/4 mile. 4 laps is 1 mile, right? Or 4/4, right? Make that connection. So always kind of see if you can use tables. I know these tables are drawn kind of ugly, but I think you get the idea to help us with these kind of problems. Trisha runs a total of 3 miles. Okay, so just by doing the table itself, and you can always go, holy cow, it was horrible. Let me go ahead and reset this so you can kind of see what I mean. If I were to go horizontal with my table, it would be easier, right? So here I'm going to draw laps, and then how many miles? 1 lap is 1/4 mile. 2 laps is 2 or 4 or half a mile. 3 laps is 3/4 miles. 4 laps is 4 or 1 mile. So 4 laps is 1 mile. Okay, so he ran 3 miles. So I do another 4 laps. I get to 8 laps. That's another what? Mile. I do another 4 laps and I get to 12. I get to that third mile. Right? If you see it, if you need to go by fourths, do it. This videos just kind of help you out now. So this would have been, for example, I've done another, lap number 5 would have been 5/4 of a mile. Lap number 6 would be 6/4 of a mile. Lap number 7 would be 7/4 of a mile. Lap number 8 would have been 8/4 of a mile, or 2 miles. This one's halfway between. This is 1.5 miles. Get it? So it's a kind of nice little way to use that conversion. Use those T-charts and things like that. And you're going to need T-charts. If you're a student watching this, you're going to need to be able to do T-charts until you finish high school. So we know then that that's a connection here. So what do we got going on in terms of the problem? 3 blank 1/4 equals, I guess, the number of miles, right? See here, which equation can we use to show the number of laps Trisha runs? Oh, because I need the number of laps. Let's see here. So it's not going to be multiplication. It's going to have to be some kind of division, right? So 3, it's a lot of laps. It's 12 laps. So I need the answer 12 to see the number of laps. So she ran 12 laps. So I know 12 goes there. And I guess it's going to be a division problem, right? So how many times does 1/4 go into 12? I guess that was the issue here. I did the thing here, but it would be 3 divided into fourths, right? To give me that 3 into fourths to determine how many laps that was. So this would be what? Multiplication of the reciprocal. 3 times 4 to give me that 12. Okay, so that's be a division. All right, and then 3 divided into fourths means this. And it's kind of what the lap did here. So 3 divided into fourths, 3 divided into fourths, 1 divided into fourths, 1 divided by fourths, another one into fourths. So this is a value, 3 wholes, you cut into fourths, and it is what? 12. It kind of makes sense. 1 lap, 2 lap, 3 laps, 4 laps, a mile. 1, 2, 3, 4 laps, another mile. 1, 2, 3, 4 laps, another mile. That's what this is going here and here. See if it's going to be right or not. Oh, the thing turned out. Every 4 laps is that 1 mile. Every 4 laps is that 1 mile. Every 4 laps is that 1 mile. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Another mile. 1, 2, 3, 4. Another mile. So 12 laps is that mile. It's definitely a division thing going on there. So we drag down the division, and to give you my 12 laps. Boom. And that's it. Easy stuff.